Let's go over now to the host of Kinsey Schofield Unfiltered, the great Kinsey Schofield. Hi, Kins.
Hi, Kev. You guys are pretty busy over there.
Yeah, it's a hell of a day, but I wanted to squeeze this in because it's important. Well, in a little while, I'll play you some footage. We've got the King visited Golders Green, near where I live, actually.
Eden of the Daily Mail reportedly helped shape Prince Harry's Ukraine speech. Would they help shape an article like this? That's my suggestion, because Israel is not perfect, but you cannot blame Israel for retaliating after October 7th.
Yeah, but Kinsey,
for that. I've had some people be like, well, I agree with the sentiment. I don't agree with the sentiment. In my opinion, mass illegal immigration from regions where anti-Semitism is more culturally normalized has absolutely contributed to the rising anti-Semitism in the UK. It was going to Parliament. People angrily
we kept playing that video. It was absolutely shocking. The King was assailed by a mad, howling bunch of anti-Semitic maniacs.
Yeah, from the river to the sea. And this is Keir Starmer's government, the same government that, according to Rich, pair that with failed integration policies, online radicalization, you've created a very volatile environment. Every time I turn on the TV, there is a protest in London where people are, when King Charles yesterday.
Let's go over now to something that actually matters. The King, His Majesty, did something real today. Golders Green, a mile from where I live. He moved among the Jewish community, easy, present, human. The Prime Minister, locked in a limo, didn't speak to a single soul. Here's to the King. And meanwhile, his runaway son, Prince Harry, has done it again. Writes an article on anti-Semitism. No mention of Hamas. No, October 7th. Just implies Israel's to blame if Jews get attacked. Semi-literate. Juvenile. Gideon Falter called it a low-grade school essay. He was being generous.
With this. He's never really taken accountability for the Nazi costume. And if you look in Spare, if you flip through the pages of Spare, when we're not dodging Todger, Frozen Todger references, 14 to be exact, he blames the Prince and Princess of Wales for his Nazi costume. He's never taken accountability for that. I've had some people be like, well, I agree with the sentiment. I don't agree with the sentiment. In my opinion, mass illegal immigration from regions where anti-Semitism is more culturally normalized has absolutely contributed to the rising anti-Semitism in the UK. And it's such a meaningful and delicate visit by the King today with this garbage.
It is garbage.
Uneducated garbage is the ultimate sign of disrespect to me.
That's what it is, Kinsey. It's uneducated garbage. He writes like an 8-year-old. It's pathetic. It's pathetic, and he's got it all wrong.
And the Nazi costume? He still won't own it. Flipped through Spare, dodging 14 references to his Frozen Todger, and he blames William and Catherine. You can't make this up. He's never taken accountability. Not once.
What does the King's support mean to you?
So obviously you see from the big crowd here that the Jewish community really appreciates the royal family. And, the Jewish community being a minority of 0.05% in this country, we appreciate support from any politician, whoever it may be. I mean, obviously the Jewish community do have their views, in politics, the way they feel about the country being run currently. We're not happy at all with the Labour government. We think there are serious issues that need to be tackled. But we do appreciate the support from the King,
So the King does the right thing, truly appreciated by the Jewish community of Golders Green. And meanwhile, Harry is writing that this is all Israel's fault, what it's doing in Gaza. That's why Jews are getting attacked. When you ask Harry's team how often he talks to his father, they won't answer with the truth, which is never. The King does not take Harry's phone calls. To interrupt this important, meaningful, delicate visit by the King today with this garbage, this uneducated garbage, is the ultimate sign of disrespect.
In Golders Green, it's only about a mile from where I live. So here he is today. Samara Gill, our reporter, went down to take a look at what was going on.
So Barry, what does it mean to you that the King would come to Golders Green?
It means a lot. It means everything. Like for people like me, the king represents the country. So although we're getting it from all sides, and like the feeling is that we're being under attack, but we still have hope that the king and the institutions are with us in these difficult times. So it gives us a lot of hope.
Because look, Israel is not perfect, but you cannot blame Israel for retaliating after October 7th. There was a protest in London when King Charles went to Parliament. People were angry. Now, a celebrity who spent pages and pages on 14 different references to his frozen willy and spare, if he wants to talk to us about Elizabeth Arden cream, I'm all ears. But these global, complex issues? Global tensions? He is completely out of his depth. He should never have written this article. It's a really juvenile article, just like Gideon Falter said, a low-grade school essay.
Harry does in his article.
I know, that's insane. And Harry is not a geopolitical expert.
He's
he
a
is
moron,
a celebrity.
is what he is.
He is a celebrity who spent, pages after page, 14 different references to his frozen willy and spare. If he wants to talk to us about Elizabeth Arden cream, I'm all ears. But these global, complex issues, global tensions, he is completely out of his depth.
He is. He
no
should never have written this article. It's a really juvenile article, like a low-grade school essay, as Gideon Falter said.
He's clueless. Writes like an 8-year-old. And to drop this garbage on the same day the king makes a delicate, meaningful visit? That's not a mistake. That's disrespect. Pure and simple. If you like videos like this, hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell icon for more royalties.